Oh, good morning, guys. We're back again. This time, look, look what we got.
Hi guys.
Robert, roof rack I got on there. That's coming down soon when I head back home. So this is probably the last time I'll use that. The solar panel's coming down, so I've got a few different changes. I'm changing the top of the vehicle within the week. I won't say anything yet because I'm still deciding on which way to go about that one. Now, you would have noticed that when I was up camping there with Rob at Kinkuna, I said that the changes are going to be on top of your vehicle. Most of you would have probably guessed what was happening by now. To get myself one of these. These things are so quick to set up. So it's an IKamper. So it's a 4-person version and it's the latest one. So it's got the thicker mattress in it, because the mattress in this particular IKamper, and it's actually been updated, it's been modified thicker, is 5 centimeters thick. So this is the inside. So I'll just show you. It's actually got a map. It's cool, isn't that cool? It's actually got a map of the world. There is a sunroof up there. That is not a light. That is a sunroof. So there's a clear plastic. So if it starts raining, no water will be able to get through. So it's got a midgie-proof fly screen on there, as well as the cover. And same as the windows here on the side. I've also got a plastic cover. So I've got 3 covers. So it's like 3 covers for each door. You've got your storm flap, which I've got erected out in porch mode. You've got your midgie-proof fly screen. And on the inside there you can see you've got that plastic see-through window. So it could be pouring down rain and you can see outside. The front of the door, it's got your midgie-proof fly screen and it's got your cover. So it's 300 weight GSM poly cotton canvas. It's got a polyester fly on the top. Mattress is a king size, so it's a king size mattress. Still got my IKamper set up. Hi, how are you? Continuation of the video you've just been watching. So we are approximately 2-3 months later, and I thought this add a bit of an update to some of the modifications that I have done to the IKamper, mainly to do with lighting and power and sleeping arrangements, and also not just sleeping arrangement, storage inside the IKamper as well, because as many of you that own the IKamper, they're very lacking in storage. So I've done a few things to fix that issue up, and one of it is actually on the ground. It's just on the ground beside me, so I'll just flick the camera around and show you. Okay, so what you can see here is what's called an Exped Megamat 10. Okay, so this is a medium, so it's a single medium. So what I've done is I've actually removed the original mattresses, which were really thin. They're only 5 centimeters, so considering they're only 5 centimeters, it's amazing how comfy they are. So I actually got a really good deal on a Megamat, not this particular one, a different one, through the lads at Drifta, where they were clearing out from stock. So I purchased it well below half price, so I couldn't refuse it. It was a steal. So I've actually got that, and I've already put it inside the IKamper up the top there. But it's not large enough to cover the whole area, because these IKampers fold out to king size bed size, which is quite large, and that's what I love about them. There's so much room in these, and it's so quick to set up. I literally had this set up in about a minute. So Now another thing is a new mod to the actual Exped. I know I've had quite a few people out there, the IKamper forums and also etc. inquiring about the sheets for these, whether you can get custom made sheets and so on. Well, the place I purchased this particular medium sized single Exped Megamat self-inflating air mattress, they sell the Exped mat sheets for them. So, and this is it here. So it's actually quite a nice, as you can see, it's quite a nice service. Fits really well. So it's got breathable, so it's all breathable along the side, and it's fastened via this elastic here. So basically you just pull on that loop and it tightens, and if you untighten it, it's then very easy to remove. Now also, before I go up the top and show you what's done up the top, I'll show you some of the mods I've done outside. Okay, now first one I'm going to show you, you can see down here, is this entry light, this external light, which is waterproof. Again, that is a part of a what's called a Drifta IKamper light kit. You can actually purchase a light kit from Drifta with instructions, and it's just a matter of drilling a few little holes just to get the wires through and seal them up, and you've got your own power station virtually up the top. You can charge just about anything that runs on a 12 volt with a charger. You can charge up there. So waterproof, got the switches built in, so no need for an external switch. Two coloured lights, you got your white standard light, and then you got your orange. The orange is very effective at eliminating insects at night, and it puts out a really nice light that's not too bright. Now I generally at night always leave the amber light on. I don't turn it off, I always leave it on, because it also assists in if you've got to get down at night. So the power is going through, you can see there, the Anderson plug. What this is virtually well, I don't know what you call it, but it's just something, a storage device. So it hooks up on these clips up here, and you can just store stuff in there. So whatever you want, whatever you please, you can store in there. It also folds up, which I will do now so we don't get that annoying. It's quite windy today. So another mod that I have added onto this is this clear awning at the front. It actually keeps the rain out of the entryway. I don't know whether it's because it's mounted up high on my vehicle. The ropes I don't think are long enough that are supplied. So if you have a look at this rope, it's actually full length. Okay, so you can see there, and also it's not angled up enough, so ideally it needs to be like so. Okay, it needs to be like that. Now you can see how much tighter and sturdier that is. Now this one works fine because I've tied it up high on the post here. Now there was a mod that I've seen on the IKamper in South Korea. These are made in South Korea. There we go, I think that's it. So that plate there, okay, is what this awning pole, that plate there is what this awning pole sits into, and then it clips into the front awning, the patio of this IKamper. Now I've seen a mod where they've actually mounted another one of these just off to the side here, and I've used another one of these poles and used that onto this. And I'm going to look into doing that mod, because then that way I will not have to put those ropes out. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to place this inside the IKamper, and we'll climb up there and I'll show you the setup. So I've got the IKamper all ready now. I've moved that Megamat up the top there now. Alright, let's take you inside. I think that covers the outside. Alright, so that's the Megamat Duo. Now this is what's called a LW Plus. They make that particular one in two sizes. Okay, so this is the LW Plus, which means long wide plus, so it's a bigger size. This one here, they also make the single in two sizes as well. So this one's actually a medium, and it's got another one which is a long wide, and from what I heard it does fit, but it's a very tight fit. Okay, so this one's pretty good. Now this is, as you can see here, I've got the bed sheet on this one. I don't have one on that one. It's in the post. It's on its way. Okay, here we are. We're laying inside the IKamper now. As you can see, there's these windows are brilliant. I love these windows. They're actually like three different doors, you could say, on these windows. There's the first one here. If you can see that, that's actually a clear plastic, so you can see through that. Now if you close that, that makes this entirely waterproof, so you don't have to take down that awning. You can leave that out, but if you want to, there is zips on the side and you can zip that closed. Okay, you got your fly screen. Now I love the fact that you can actually remove the fly screen. You can unzip it. Most tents, certainly most tents, just about every tent I've ever owned, I don't think I've ever had a tent that had a removable fly screen on the windows. Because up here, where I am in central Queensland of Australia, it gets extremely hot, and these fly screens block a lot of the breeze and makes it very hot. It was quite warm in here before. As soon as I climbed in, opened these up, I had this nice breeze just coming right through, so it's really nice, quite pleasant. Now in the Drifta kit, if you look up, okay, here we are here, that's the front door entrance, and that is the roof. So we got a skylight, okay, it's like a roof. So again, that's waterproof as well, same as what's on the windows. There's actually a clear plastic over that outside, and there's a fly screen there as well. So at night time you can lay in here and watch the stars or watch the rain coming down. Now just below that is another, just beside that, you can see there is another light fixture, which is similar to the one outside, except this one actually has a switch just down the side here. You won't be able to see it right now. Might be able to add a photo of it, but just down there, if I just reach my hand down there, there's actually a switch there that turns that on and off, and it's also, you can adjust the light strength as well. Now also, the last mod I can show you now that I've done on this, on each corner here, okay, so there's power points. There's one on either corner. Also on each corner here, so I've just lifted the mattress up a bit so I can easily accessible. There's two cigarette lighter sockets there, and on the other side, on the other corner, just over there, there's one cigarette socket and a double USB port as well. Okay, this is a little pump just to add extra air in here if required. Okay, so I usually find once this is set up, probably about a minute of pumping like that, and there's enough volume of air in these. Now last but not least, I've almost forgot, I've actually got what's called a condensation mat underneath the mattresses. So if I lift this up, you'll see under there, okay, so that there is what we call a condensation mat. Okay, so it just gives a little bit of an air gap underneath the mattress, so that way it doesn't get wet underneath on the floor of the IKamper. So there you go, that's my IKamper.